Okay, so in this tutorial we are going to make we're going to tweak the character movement. So this is all I have. Like when I press jump, it plays a sound. Everything else is normal. So we're gonna go over some of these settings. Okay. If this video gets 20 likes, I'll make a part 2. Okay, so the first setting we're going to talk about is the gravity scale. Okay, so the gravity scale, it's basically how much gravity. If we put gravity to 2 times, when we jump, jump up, not be as high. Okay, and this can be called by, if we press like keyboard E, the character movement, we can do set gravity scale, like that. Okay, and we can get gravity scale. If I reset that, and then we have another thing is jump Z velocity. It's basically how much velocity we should apply when jumping. So maybe how much force we should apply. We can set this to jump Z velocity. You can get it and set it. If I make this bigger to not walk speed, to 1,000, we can jump higher. And sorry, I didn't compile it. 1,000. Compile. You can jump higher. Okay. So the default for the third-person character is 600. Okay. So now for the air control is how much control you have over the air. So if I jump and press forward, I can move in the air. If I set air control to 1, when I jump, I can go much further in the air. Okay, by default it's 0.2 for the third person character, but the default for the character movement is 0.05. The walk speed 2 here, what is it, max walk speed is the walk speed. If I set this to 300, we will walk or run much slower, like that. Okay, so if I reset that, and then this one's important. Orient rotation to movement. If that's unchecked, we won't it won't orient its rotation to the movement. So this is what I mean by we were going left but was facing forward. If we check this, if we're pressing left, it'll go left. Okay, that's that. And then This is basically default land movement. If we set this to flying, it's another mode, like we won't be able to fly. It's just really kind of, we're supposed to be flying right now. Okay, so usually this is set to default, but for some reason you might want to set to something else. But max fly speed, that's that, and then we could cover more of the jump, air control, so can walk off ledges. That's an important one. Usually you want this tick. This is what happens you don't. You'll basically not be able to walk off ledges. This is good if you want like yeah, but you can jump off ledges. But if you want like like you don't want a character to do a certain thing and it's on a cliff, you could have that unchecked. And this one we have can lock ledges when crouching. Basically, yeah, that's the same thing, but when crouching, usually you want that ticked. I don't know why it's actually, yeah, you usually would want it unticked, but in some cases you'd want it ticked. It's not that rare to see it ticked. And yeah, that's it for this tutorial. So if you want to see a part 2, then if we get to 20 likes, I'll make a part 2. And yeah, bye.